Hello and welcome to the Legoland Hotel in Billund, Denmark. We're about to take a look around their amazing Lego store and all of the other bits and pieces they actually have on offer at the hotel around their reception area. There's some huge models that we're going to be taking a look at and some exclusive Legoland sets as well. But we're starting with the large ones. You can see the stock and quantity is very, very impressive. Bearing in mind this is obviously a hotel, so you've got perfect sized boxes for you to build in your hotel room. And then obviously the bigger ones you can just throw into your car and then you can obviously build them when you get back. But in the comments below, if there's any sets that you'd like in your collection or anything that you are missing, then obviously please do let us know in the comments below. And when we get to the exclusive sets as well, again, let me know if you actually knew the hotel sold those sets, because they are available in all of the Legoland Lego stores, but the hotels also do sell them as well. So you can just nip in and get one if the Lego park is closed, which is always a really, really nice thing to do. But you can see they've got a huge selection of keyrings. You can see just behind that is where the reception area is, and there's a huge dragon that we're going to have a quick look at, and some other bits and pieces in this hotel just all across at the bottom. So there's lots and lots of bits and pieces to have a look at, and obviously lots of things for the little ones and the big ones I like to do. But you can see you've got all of the luggage tags and some other little bits and pieces as well. So it's slightly different to your normal Lego store because they will have bits of absolutely everything. But this was filmed in 2023, so as it stands, this will be current stock. And as we're coming around and down, you've got all of the other creator sets, you've got some of the CMF minifigures, and then you've got a lot of the brick heads as well. So like I said, they will have some perfect size sets for you to build in your hotel room. And then obviously, as the boxes get bigger, if you did drive, you can obviously just throw them in the car and build them when you get back, or you can try and get them back in your luggage if need be. But this is perfect when the Legoland is closed, and if you are just sort of stopping off here and driving through, it saves you then going down to the Lego store that is located in the Lego house. They've basically got like for like stock, but obviously the Lego house does have its own exclusive sets as well. And the Pirate has just been announced and just been released as of the 1st of March. And I know a lot of people are excited about that one as well. So I will be getting a video together of that one sooner rather than later. I'll be getting back over there and having a look. But for now, we're having a look at all of the Ninjago, and then from the Ninjago sets, we'll loop it around into all the Lego City sets. So I think it's probably one of the largest stores that I've seen inside a hotel. I think this is much bigger than the one that they got in Windsor, but I haven't been to the one in Windsor for a good while. So the store might have been made a little bit bigger after their fire that they had. So hopefully all going well. That is now all tickety-boo and all right, and it'd be interesting to see what the layout is like on the reception area downstairs. But you've got all the Minecraft, and then we're going into the dots. Let me know what your thoughts are on any of the sets again that we're having a look at and what we're going to be seeing. And then as we come round and pan down, I do believe we then get into some of the clothing, and then we'll have a look at all of the exclusive sets. They normally have competitions running, but as the park and everything was closed and it was kind of off season when I was there, they didn't really have a lot of bits and pieces on display. But in peak season, they will do like a challenge build, basically every single night, and then they will have their bits and pieces on display, and they're located all around the bottom of the reception. Underneath the tills and everything, they have amazing displays, and I did manage to get those filmed as well, I think for the first ever time actually. And then we loop and have a quick look around the corner, and I do believe they have the haunted house and also what looked like a piece that was from their original Miniland as well. So you can see how they actually build up the Minilands in much closer detail, which is something really nice to see. But you can see you've got all of the different Legoware. Have a quick look at the price tags, I think, on some of them. I quite like the little brick on the little waterproof jacket. And then you've got the teeny tiny one as well. You can see it's with his little legs. And then for some of you might like these. These were 129 Danish kroner for the sword and 149 for the shield. And they have all of the different teams. And then you've got all of the little sort of teddy pushy bears, I think they're called. Plush, that's the one. And then again, you've got all of the different ponchos, umbrellas, anything and everything that you would need or anything that you've forgotten. And then we loop it around into the Harry Potter bits and pieces. So you can see they've got all of the different books coming into the exclusive. So there's your Mythica, and then I think we'll come up and have a look round of all of the other exclusive sets that they got on offer. Have you seen the 2-in-1 chessboard before? Then again, let us know in the comments below. Looks like you've got a load of fridge magnets. Then you got the dragon, and then underneath that you have the cool little Lego store. So that's 379 Danish kroner. I saw that built for the first time actually in one of the Lego stores in the UK. It does look very, very impressive. I am tempted to maybe pick that up and see what I can do with that for myself. I do like the bigger brick wall that it has on there, and it has a couple of Easter eggs as well within that Lego store set. If you're a puzzle fan, you've got all of the puzzle bits and pieces as well. Now, the big main exclusive, so that is your park entrance at the bottom. You've got a mystery mini puzzle, but underneath that, Let's have a quick look at that one first. So you can see that you've got two others to collect. How that would work, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe all the pieces are in there, but it shows off two mini ones. This is where it says Legoland Billund underneath. You can change that to your local Lego store if you want to, or your theme park, shall I say. So you've got Windsor, and then you also have Dubai and everything else located within those. So you can see where it said Legoland exclusive, but we are in the Legoland Hotel. So if you are staying in any of the hotels and you want to pick that up, be worth doing, because all of these will then go with it. So you've got all the different rides that are located within all of the different Legolands around the world. You've got the cool castle. You've obviously got the fire one that we've seen there, and then you've got the driving school as well. The 229 Danish kroner, and then that's your fire pumps. They are relatively exactly the same as what they would be in all of the Lego lands because of the colour, but I do believe Dubai might be a slightly different colour than that, so it is what it is. But this is where you would normally have some of the different bits and pieces for the competition, so you can see that you have got like the little sticker underneath. And these this plexiglass cabinet, shall I say, they've just added in a lot of different bits and pieces, which is a really nice touch, just to see all of the different sets built up. So that's probably one of the first times I've seen all of these made up with different bits and pieces, rather than sort of main sort of competition winners. I think that's what they used to put in there. But again, it changes all the time, which is really, really nice. But you can see you've got the little space sets and everything. Now, as we come round and pan round in a second, I do believe we'll be then having a good look at some of the bits and pieces that they would have put in their Miniland. And they've also got an amazing replica of the haunted house that they have in Legoland Billund with the big drop tower. So we'll be having a look at all of those in a second. So we will cut away from this very, very, very soon. And then we'll just go to the next bit. So this is your Miniland bits and pieces. You can see just as the scale of the size of the buildings that you would be looking around, you can just see how they are built slightly different. So they don't use minifigures. They are all built up. Now, this is a really nice thing to see because you can never get this close to the ones where they're obviously in the Miniland Park, especially ones in Billund, because they are very, very set back. But this, I think, looks very, very impressive. I would imagine this would have been built up potentially in Legoland Billund first, then brought over here. I wouldn't have imagined they would have added this in specifically for the display. But it does happen to work absolutely perfect where it is, because it's just off from where the challenge area is for the little ones, where you sit down and build with all the Lego bins. And then just to the right hand side of this display, there's also then some computers and everything if you need to do any business work or send some emails or anything like that. And then directly behind me, there is then some toilets as well. So it's in a really sort of easy area, and loads of people will walk past this area because they walk past this area to get to the game section. There is a big gaming zone, and then obviously it takes you to all of the other hotel rooms as well. And then around here, this is the queue line, and then the actual main haunted house as well. So this is a really, really nice thing. You can see the colours and everything that they've used. This is not the Monster Fighters set that they have over in Windsor. This is their own version. So you can see that they've got the whole queue line as you come up. There is a video available of this, of me going round, and we can actually see this all in real. So it's a really, really nice walkthrough. So you come in underneath, you've got like the library section, you go up and up the steps, you get the little things that jump at you on the right hand side, then you've got the ghost, and you've got all the interactive bits and pieces on the left hand side. Then you've got the Hall of Mirrors, then you loop it around, come back down the staircase, join the queue, and then this is the drop tower ride that you can then go on, and then you get kick out, and you get spat out, and you get to the exit, which is on this side of the building. So I think it's just a really, really nice touch that they actually have this in there. It'd be interesting to see if they do this in all of the other hotels eventually, where they've got different rides. That might have been their sort of mock-up before it was actually built, because that actually did replace a very, very big ride that was at Legoland Billund at one point. Now you can see the dragon and how massive this thing is. This is also like a treehouse section where the little ones can run up and they go up the stairs, but you can see all of the different models that are located in the tree. There's your stairs to the left-hand side. You've got all the different sort of scenery, the carpets and everything. You've got a nice little seating area where you've got your chairs. You go in a straight line and then turn left. You then keep going, and there's more and more hotel rooms around. This hotel is absolutely massive. But you can see then we've got all different kinds of displays. This, I do believe, is Where's the Dragon. So this is like Where's Wally or Where's Waldo over in the States. So you've got to try and spot the dragon in every single one of these displays. You can see, nice and simple. But it is quite cool that you can actually do this from the outside of the hotel as well if you're walking by. But there's loads and loads of different displays within this bit. And then as we come round, well, I think we'll then have a look at some of the larger models, and then we are basically done. But before before Legoland had to lose the license to Star Wars, there were huge volumes of massive full-size Lego characters that you could take your photo with, just like the basketball player, but they were dotted all over the place. But they obviously all had to get removed when the Star Wars land opened up in America, which is a little bit of a shame. But I might, if I can, on the next time I come here, add some of the photos, if I can find them, to this bit. But you can see they've got all of the other little bits and pieces on display, but you can see just how the carpet and everything changes, and just the size of the dragon as well. It's absolutely massive. But guys, I am slowly starting to run out of time, so if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. You can see that all the cabinets underneath will have either exclusive sets built in. You can see some of them are actually the Legoland Billund itself, where you've got the train, the eagle, and everything like that. And then they've got lots of other little bits and pieces where you can get your food. This is the Lego Movie 2 section, where you've got the nice big play area for the spaceship. So they are very, very cleverly done. So this is now, obviously, you can see it says Atlantis. And then you've got all of the display models underneath that, and it just represents different sections of the park. And that is just a little bit of an Easter egg to the Ninjago movie as well. But guys, that is it. I am done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you to have a quick look again at the bits and pieces and all the models that are just on display on the outside of the hotel. And then in the comments below, let me know if you've stayed here. If you have, what themed room did you stay in? And again, if you'd like to come here, let me know if you are coming here in 2023. But guys, that is it. I am completely done. So as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da.